Friday, July 16, 1976. It's 10 p.m. In the heart of Nice, suspicious movements were taking place in the basement of the main bank of the city. Through this hole 10 men managed to enter the bank vault from an underground tunnel dug for 2 months. At the head of this gang of criminals Albert Spaghiari. He was the owner of a photo studio in Nice, living a peaceful life after a turbulent past. One day he happens to talk to a city councilor who works in the bank's Nice branch. The commissioner says that the 2-meter-wide walls of the bank's basements are totally impenetrable and that alarm systems are not necessary. To test the effectiveness of the security systems, Albert rented a deposit box in the vault and placed an alarm clock in it, making sure that his sound did not trigger any alarm. In the following months he explored the maps of the sewer system around the bank, discovering that he was approaching up to 8 meters from the safe deposit box. Then Albert hired a dozen accomplices known during his criminal past and for weeks dug the tunnel. The following weekend during the Bastille Day celebrations, Albert and his gang broke through one of the walls of the vault. They stayed in the vault quietly for 3 days, opening 305 bank safes and collecting cash, jewelry and other precious goods for a total of 30 million euros. During their time in the vault, thieves cooked their meals, drank wine and used some silver tureens as a toilet. Some accomplices spent the weekend in the street in front of the bank to signal the movements of security and cleaners with walkie-talkies. Before welding the hole they had opened in the vault and running away, the thieves left a message: without weapons, without violence, without hatred. The robbery immediately caused quite a stir in the media, and investigations were initially complicated. After a few months, through his ex-girlfriend, the French police managed to trace the identity of one of the thieves. He was arrested, and after a lengthy interrogation he mentioned the names of everyone else, including Albert, who was arrested in October 1976. Albert Spaghiari slowed down his interrogations by providing false and encrypted documents, and while he was in a room with a judge he managed to jump out of a window on the first floor, landing on a car and running away on a motorcycle waiting for him. He was sentenced to life imprisonment but spent the rest of his life on the run, partly in Argentina, where he had his connotations surgically changed, and where he also wrote a book on robbery. He was never recaptured. The swag stolen was never recovered. Without weapons, hatred, or violence,